I was impressed with that move you pulled. Bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's me, it's G, it's DMC, the undefeated, undisputed Pokemon Showdown champion. That's right, it's the Maverick, Mark Daniels, and I'm here with episode 3 of Friday Night Fights. And baby, do we have a show for you today. Actually, I'm not even sure what teams I'm going to play. I'm kind of looking around, looking at some NU. I like, man, so, you know, we'll try this one out. My first team that I made for NU, which, of course, the video will be in the link in the description below on the team building portions of that. Oh, man, we got some battles here. But first off, guys, how in the hell are you today? I'm doing fantastic. Just got my Pokemon Moon. Yes, I went Moon and just booted it up. I haven't started quite yet, but I'm going to tell you this much. I know what Pokemon I'm starting with, and I want to know, as like a question of the day type of thing here, who are you starting off with first? I'm starting off with Linton. Hashtag Team Linton. Hashtag Faux Life. Hashtag It's Lit. How could you not love Linton? The thing is amazing. I love Linton. When I first saw the starters, I immediately loved Linton. And you guys already know I'm a huge wrestling fan. And he evolves into a wrestling tiger. And if it's a male, when I start with him, his nickname is going to be Tiger Mask, based off a old Japanese wrestler. Tiger Mask. Let's go to Altaria here. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm just, I need to open up my Pokemon damage calculator. I'm so unprofessional. So unprofessional here. Damage calculator. Alright. Got it open here. We got ourselves a Malamar. Malamar's such an annoying Pokemon. I mean, really. Let's see, Altaria. I could go for Draco Meter, do about 50%. He can do knockoff, which is probably what he's gonna do. I got choice specs. Let's go Draco Meteor, screw it. Oh, the critical hit starting off hot! Oh my god, what a critical hit. What a critical hit. That critical hit was needed. I will say that right now. But what a critical hit. Starting off hot, starting off big here. Sorry, Lucifer0547. That was one hell of a Draco Meteor. We got ourselves a Cradily in the house. Cradily, usually special defensive. What's he gonna go for here? You could go for a Rock Slide. You could go for the Stealth Rocks. I'm thinking about Hitmonchan. I'm thinking about Hitmonchan. Yeah, I think Hitmonchan's my best bet, yo. Because if he does throw some Stealth Rocks down, I can predict the Miss Magius switching, which still can come in here. I really want to go for that Drain Punch. Will he switch? I'm gonna risk it. He doesn't switch. We're gonna get all our health back. Toxic. Hey yo, that's fine with me, playa. Will he switch into Miss Magius? Possibly. I'm just gonna switch. And he does. So I'll make the correct play that I can go ahead and Mega Evolve here. Go for the Heal Bell. Goes for Calm Mind. Rutro Raggy. That's not what I want to see. Miss Magius. Oh boy. Calm Mind. Oh boy. Okay. Mega Audino here. I'm doing not good. Mega Audino. With the Calm Mind on there. +1. Alright. Dazzling Gleam doesn't do a whole lot here. I gotta bring out something here that's gonna do some work. And I think Cacturne is the man for the job. Goes for Calm Mind yet again. Now the question is, does he go for a third Calm Mind here? Or does he go for the Dazzling Gleam for the knockout? Sucker Punch won't knock him out, but it'll do some work. It does knock him out. We take out the Miss Magius. That's what I'm talking about. Why did it say it only do like 70%? It's with Life Orb too. Maybe no investment in HP or defense. I don't know. I'm not even gonna worry about it. So now we got Scyther here. Wonder what it's got. It's probably gonna go for a U-turn. U-turn would knock us out here. It's gonna go for a U-turn. I could probably go and steal this. And by probably, I mean definitely. Steelix, come on down. Goes for the aerial ace actually, which is perfectly fine. We're gonna go resist that. Get some health back with the leftovers. I'm gonna go for Stealth Rock. What is he gonna do? What you gonna do, brother? What you gonna do, Mean Gene Oberlin? He forfeits, and the first game is gonna go to us. I do like this team. I haven't played this team. We played the game. Screw it. Let's do it. Let's play some more NU. If you guys are new to Friday Night Fights, that means episode 3, so chances are you're probably new. I mean, I haven't done too many episodes yet, so I mean, there's a good chance that you're new to this particular series that I do on Friday nights. I just pick some of the teams that I made teams of previously in other videos and just kind of play around. Just some casual fun here, just a little bit of fun. Oh boy. Maybe go Lurk? Maybe go Lurk start? Let's go for Cacturn. Let's go Cacturn. Let's hope he doesn't start with the, not the, what's this guy's name again? Crap. I want to say Solgaleo, but that's not right. That's Pokemon Sun. That's the legendary from Pokemon Sun. Crap, I can't. Pyroar. His name's Pyroar. Go Lurk here. So Go Lurk is the guy. He is the man with a plan. No offense there, Brian Kendrick. Let's go Lurk here. Let's go ahead and look at Cacturn. I could just go for the Giga Drain. I should be. We're actually Speed Tide. If he goes for Ice Punch or Dynamic Punch, we will be in trouble. Do I risk it? You know I do. We risk it. We're gonna risk it. I don't want to look. I'm not looking. My eyes are closed. Alright, he switches into Pyroar. Here comes the Pyroar. We're gonna get a Giga Drain off. Actually, did quite a bit of damage. I'm starting to think that 6 feet ain't so far down. I can go for Sucker Punch. I should be able to knock it. Well, it's a chance to knock it. I don't think I should risk it. I'm gonna go ahead and switch here, probably into Altaria. Let me take a look. Fire Blast is probably coming out, or Hyper Voice. I don't want to take either of those, really. I could probably go to Audino. Fire Blast is going to do a whole lot, though. You know what? I'm going to switch into Audino here. Goes for the Heat Wave, actually, which still does quite a bit. I'm going to Mega Evolve, going to hit that Wish button. He switches out into Go Lurk. What are you plotting, boy? What are you plotting? I'm a little worried that he's going to start building them up with something. I don't know why. Vega Audino. Earthquake doesn't do that much. Is that what he's going to go for? I can just go for Protect. I'm just hoping he doesn't do something weird. So he goes for Heavy Slam, actually, which will do a tremendous amount of damage. So Heavy Slam. Okay. Alright, I see ya. I see ya. I feel ya. I feel ya. I can switch it to Steelix, I gotta hope he doesn't have Earthquake. Earthquake would do a lot of damage. Let me see how much. Earthquake does about 80 to 95. I can't miss that. What about Altaria? Ice Punch would destroy me. Okay, so he's actually, this is a really tough Pokemon, actually. I'm gonna go to Steelix and hope and pray he doesn't go for Earthquake here. He goes for the Heavy Slam once again. We're gonna resist it, heal it back up with lefties. Alright, so now we're in business. Now we're in business. Alright. Do we see an item on him yet? No, we don't. Okay, so he could be choiced item. I doubt it. Actually, I don't doubt it. I think the typical build is choice band. I go for Earthquake. I could go for Earthquake. Or I go for a Toxic. Let's go for Toxic. He goes for Earthquake, so he's not choiced item. Confirmed. We missed the Toxic. Are you serious, dude? Ah, tilted. I am so tilted. Altaria, please. Okay. Can't believe we missed that. I am so salty right now. He's gonna go for Ice Punch. He is gonna go for Ice Punch. I don't have a choice here. I'm going for Draco Meteor. 6%. Oh no, and here comes the Heavy Slam. Okay, let's go for Draco Meteor one more time here. So we take out the Golurk, who was very problematic. Obviously, must not be running Ice Punch. Heavy Slam, Earthquake, I don't know what else he was running. If he had Ice Punch, that would have been a dead Altaria. Actually, a fainted. Let's be correct here. So let's see here. He's got Barbaracle, another tough Pokemon here. Shell Smash, chances are. Will he Shell Smash? I'm going into I gotta go to Cactur. He goes for Shell Smash. Giga Drain would be tremendous here. But he is so powerful. Thanks to the Shell Smash. He can knock us out in one hit. And he outspeeds us, for sure. So I'm just going to go for Sucker Punch. Get a little bit of damage on him. He's going to go for Cross Chop. It would have been tremendous if he missed that. He has a Life Orb. Okay. Okay, what can I do here? What can Mega Audino leave with a hit here from him? Actually, I should be able to. So I'm going to be able to knock him out Dazzling Gleam. Goes for Razor Shell. 21%. He's going to take 10% after he comes the Dazzling Gleam. Mega Audino proving her worth. This is going to be an interesting game here. Here comes the Trevenants. Let's take a look at Trevenant here. Usually Choice Banded, Wood Hammer will do a whole lot of damage. Horn Leech, Earthquake, Shadow Claw is the basic set here. Okay. I really want to go for a Wish. I do, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't have many options here. I kind of have to take a loss here. L. I'm going to go for the Wish. I survive? What? He's running Giga Drain? Why? His attack stat's so much... But... Okay. He surrenders. Sorry, Corn, I didn't mean to insult your Majesty. Why? Well, good game. We'll take the W there. I thought Audino was gone, and I was planning on maybe bringing out Electivire or something, or maybe even bringing out Altaria. But whew, baby, Altaria does have Fire Blast. But I think I haven't played with this team in a while. I didn't even look at it before I clicked on it. I think Electivire has Fire Damage. That's the one. He has Ice Punch. Okay, that would have been fun too. Would have knocked him out, but it would have done some damage. Okay, so who's he going to start off with? Possibly the Rhydon? Or the Mesprit. I'm going to go Cacturne. Let's go Cacturne. I see some two obvious starters here that are both weak against Cacturne. That doesn't mean he can't start with something else, and if he starts with Lantern, I'm also going to with the Cacturne. So, let's see what else. So this is our third game here. I usually play until about 30 minutes or so, give or take. That's usually what I do in all my Pokemon Showdown videos. I try to keep it about 30 minutes, sometimes a little bit longer. Usually not shorter, it's usually longer. That's what he said. It's usually one. Let's see. What's he gonna do? Or she? Gumbotronics. Or Gumbo Trunks. Okay. I'm gonna start that timer there. They've changed the this layout a little bit. Now there's like this little hourglass timer thing here. This is the last. Well, that's just the last one I played. When I played Sunday, it was there as well. But I noticed it Sunday though. And of course, guys, if you ever run into me, Mark Daniels, feel free to say hi if we're in a game. So here comes the Mesprit, which was one of the two that I thought was definitely going to be out here. So this guy could go for a Stealth Rocks, which means Dark Pulse is definitely my play. Now he could switch. Who would he switch into? Maybe Girder? I gotta go for it though. Goes for the U-turn and knocks us out! Oh, baby. Well played. Well played. I didn't even think about the U-turn. It wasn't on his basic set. I'm clapping. I applaud him for that. But now he's gotta pick what he's gonna switch into. Not having Cacturne is gonna hurt quite a bit, but it's not over yet. So here comes the Rhydon. I could go into Hitmonchan. But he's probably just going to switch back into Mesprit. I could go into Steelix. I think I'm just going to go into Hitmonchan here and go for a Drain Punch. Man, I was not expecting that U-turn though. Man. Well played. I should have thought about that, but like I said, I was looking at his basic sets and I didn't see the U-turn. I should have went for the Sucker Punch. I should have went for the Sucker Punch. But I thought he was gonna go for Stealth Rock. So sometimes, hey, that's all about. That's what Pokemon's all about. Trying to predict a move. It's like a game of chess. Sometimes you predict, a checkmate, and then, you lose your rook. Who knows? You know what I mean? Like, it happens. Sometimes you play yourself, as the infamous DJ Khaled would say. Rhydon. What do you got for us? I'm hoping he stays in and just lets me hit him with that powerful, powerful Great Finish. So I got Rhydon for a minute. Hitmonchan. Looks like he might have like a Rock Polish set. I'm not gonna do as much as I thought I was gonna do to him either, about 50% or so. But I do outspeed him. He's obviously thinking, or she, I keep by habit just saying he, it could be they are thinking what they want to do here. There's a few options that they can definitely do. They can pull out the Mesprit, they can pull out the Vileplume. And that's what they do. They bring out the Vileplume. I should have went for Ice Punch. Ah, really? I'm asleep now? That's dumb. That's dumb. I'm salty. So salty. Vileplume. So it's going to be defensive typically. I could bring out the Altaria. I could go for a Sludge Bomb. I could bring out Altaria, go for Fire Punch. I could switch into Steelix, predicting the Sludge Bomb, and go for some Heavy Slams. But he's probably got Giga Drain and HP Fire, which is not something I want to deal with. I think my play is just going to Altaria. Like, I don't have much of a choice here. Goes for Giga Drain. I can definitely live that. As much as I want to go for a Fire Blast, and trust me, oh boy do I want to go for a Fire Blast. I feel like he's going to switch. And my Fire Blast is not going to do much against this guy or this guy. How much does Dragon Pulse do? Is it a 2-hit? If it's a 2-hit, I'm going to do it. It's not a 2-hit, so I got to go for Draco Meteor. I'm going to go for Draco Meteor and hit something hard. Hitting something hard and fast. Getting rid of Vileplume would be great because it takes some pressure off of my Audino here. My Mega Audino, because obviously this week it's poison. But I'm sure he's got Sludge Bomb. He's got to have Sludge Bomb on. Nothing on this team wants to take a Draco Meteor, let alone two, because I'm probably going to fire it up twice and knock something out. Makes the sleep claws, he can't put it to sleep, but he's probably got toxic. Maybe he might have toxic. He's probably got Moonlight for sure. He's got Giga Drain. I'm sure he's got Sludge Bomb, and then he's probably running like HP Fire or maybe Toxic. Got Black Sludge. Here comes the Rhydon. It is about 48%, which isn't a whole, not as much as I was kind of hoping, but that's okay. We did what we had to do there. And now Rhydon, we haven't seen anything from him yet. But I do know that I don't think he's going to go for an Earthquake. If he does, good prediction on the switch, he's probably going to go for Stone Edge. Or a Sword Stance. Or a Rock Polish. You know, he's got to be a defensive Rhydon. Because my Draco meter should have done 71, 84%. Is there a defensive set? Yeah, here it is, right here. Tank. Yeah, so he's definitely a tank. Could be running Rock Blast or Stealth Rocks. Earthquake, Mega Horn. Will he go for the Earthquake is the question. I don't know. I'm going for Steelix. Going for Steelix here, and he goes for Stealth Rocks. Okay. Now will he switch? Will he switch? Earthquake is going to do about 50% to me. Earthquake's going to do about 33 to 39% to him, which isn't a whole lot. But it puts him in 2-8 KO range from this range. I'm just going to go for the Earthquake. I was thinking about doing Stealth Rocks just in case he switched, but I don't know if he will. And his switching would, I don't know, maybe Girder? Vileplume wouldn't be a terrible switch either. But if he switches into Vileplume, I'm just going to throw my Stealth Rocks and switch out. I need to get my Audino out here and hit the Heal Bell so I can get him on Chan back up and going. This could be a long match. Switches out into Mesprit actually, and has Levitate. Okay, that was a good play. All right, I didn't even think about the Levitate there. We don't have a U-turn, which I'm not too worried about. Possibly HP Ground. Heavy Slam does about 46 to 54%. I can hit it with Toxic. I can throw my own Stealth Rocks down. I think that's what I'm doing. Throw my Stealth Rocks down to he's gonna go for E-turn. They kind of help prevent some of these switches out. Make it a little bit harder for him to switch in and out. And here comes Vileplume, so we're gonna get my Stealth Rocks up. Maybe it's predicted in Toxic, which I was considering doing actually, but in the back of my mind I knew that Vileplume was definitely an option for him. I could bring Altaria back up, but Stealth Rocks are going to hurt it quite a bit. I could bring out my Audino, but I'm worried about Sludge Bomb, which is not Mega yet. So let's go ahead and switch an Audino here. It goes for Hidden Power. Probably Hidden Power Fire. I was mentioning earlier. I'm not going to Mega Evolve yet, but I'm going to hit Heal Bell. We'll wake or hit my Hitmonchan. So here comes the Sludge Bomb, so I'm definitely glad I didn't Mega Evolve there. Here comes the Heal Bell. And now I can go for a Wish here. Goes for Sludge Bomb, doesn't get the Poison off luck. I'm going to go ahead and Protect. He's going to switch actually to Girder. Okay, so now I can Mega Evolve for sure. Would Girder have like something that bulk up? He's not gonna be able to do too much damage, I don't think, when I'm Mega Evolve. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I can just go for Dazzling Gleam, or I can just go for another Wish. I'm gonna go for another Wish actually. So he goes for bulk up. He's gonna prop his defense and attack a little bit. I'm gonna go for Dazzling Gleam. We do 47% to him, which is pretty good. I'm gonna go for it again. He could just keep bulking up, but I mean, right now he's at 2 at KO range. He's thinking about switching, I think, and if that's the case, maybe I should go for a wish. Let's do it now. Here comes the Vile Plume. We're gonna get a Dazzling Gleam off. Doesn't do a whole lot. And now at this point, we definitely have to switch out. I guess switching to Steelers is just not a favorable matchup here. I really don't want to take a Sludge Bomb from anybody. I want to get him on chain now is what I want to do. Let's see, Vile Plume. I outspeed it. But he still has Mesprit up. Back. Electivire. Let's get Altaria. Sludge Bomb just does so much damage. I gotta do it though. Stealth Rocks the Sludge Bomb, don't get it, and he gets the poison off. Are you kidding me? You gotta be freaking kidding me. Oh boy. Honestly, don't know what to do at this point. Alright, so he's going to be doing some Hidden Power, Fire, and some Giga Drains. Can't do Toxic here, and Heavy Slam and Earthquake doesn't do a whole lot to it. Especially, I'm like 100% positive he has his last move. Power Fire. That did a lot more damage than I thought it would. Wow. Okay. Interesting. I might just have to trade the Steelix for Vile Plume at this point. I had Synthesis, okay. So we see its last move. Synthesis doesn't have that many. He has 6 more left. That Heavy Slam makes it over half that time. So he's just got to keep synthesizing until he's out, which I'm fine with that. I'm healing back a couple leftovers, so this actually favors me in the long run. Not sure what he's aiming for here. Goes for Synthesis yet again. Don't mind me while I get my Steelix to full health. Giga Drain, okay, nice. Heavy Slam. Ah, oh, that's what he was waiting for. Are you kidding me? Well, it comes down to this. He's gonna synthesize. Oh, Giga Drain. Come on, don't get parried. Yes. Steelix, you freaking legend, you. Oh man. Tauros. I still think I have to let Steelix go as much as I don't want to. Let's just go for the Heavy Slam. Let's see, Tauros. Okay, so he goes for Earthquake. Lose some damage to Life Orb. Will he stay in against Hitmonchan? He outspeeds me, but I can go for Mach Punch with a chance of knockout. Let's do it. And we knock him out, so we get rid of Tauros. Tremendous there. Mach Punch, I got a bit of a higher roll there on the damage, and whew, that feels good. I don't know, man. I got a high roll. Yeah, it should have done anywhere between 69 and 83%, so it's got a higher roll. See what he does next. Here comes the Mesprit. Only thing we see it has so far is U-turn. Might be able to just go into Mega Audino. Yeah, it should be pretty safe to just go to Mega Audino. So he's gonna go for Psychic here. I'm gonna go for Wish. This might be a bit of a stall fest if he stays in. See what he does. I really wish we didn't lose Cacturne at the very beginning. This is a close game, though. This is a close game. See what he's got up his sleeve, though. Switches in a Rhydon. We know he has Stealth Rocks. That's all we know he has. We do know that he's a tank. Earthquake does about 27 to 32%. I'm just gonna protect. See what he does. Excuse me. Dazzling Gleam doesn't do much against him at all. Does like 14 to 17%, but we can stall it out. Goes for Earthquake. We're gonna heal up to 86% there, and then we're just gonna go for Dazzling. This is going to be a bit of a stall fest, so I apologize ahead of time, guys. We get a powerful critical hit. He gets a powerful critical hit as well. We go for Wish. Luckily for me, he doesn't have that luxury. Earthquake. Protect. Rinse and repeat, guys. I'm actually going to heal back up again. I'm going to have to heal a couple more times, actually. Let's see. He may end up switching, but again, with Stealth Rocks down, he's going to have to take some damage for doing that. So there goes the Rock Blast. We heal up to 80% there. I'm going to go for another Wish. Goes for Earthquake. Gets a critical hit. Protect. Sometimes you just got to stall it out, man. It's just to stall it out. We've yet to see Lantern in battle, too. Wish. Alright, now we'll attack this turn, Dazzle. Withdraws into Lantern. Here comes the Dazzling Gleam. Now this thing could have an Assault Vest. Let's. Yeah, looks. I think he does have an Assault Vest. Look at the damage we did to him. But again, I just win this trade here in the long run. So I'm just gonna keep going with the Dazzling Gleam. He goes for Skull. Could get a burn. He does get the burn. I'm just gonna heal bell. We get another critical hit. Excuse me. Let's go for the heal bell. I would like to keep Audino for Girder, just so I can take him out easily. So I might have to switch her out at some point, or him out. So for Scald, I get the heal bell. I'm gonna go for a Wish. Switches into Mesprit. We'll go for Dazzling Gleam. Psychic and U-turn. Goes for the U-turn. I'm fine with him training. He might just be trying to tie fast. Just warp the best case. Alright, goes for the U-turn. So he did. Okay, so maybe he's a choice item on the U-turn. I'm starting to think he is. Goes for Scald. Get the Dazzling Gleam off. Then we go for one last Dazzling Gleam here, and Lantern will fall. So Lantern goes down. Here comes Mesprit once again. I'm going to go for Wish. What are you planning, Mesprit? Goes for U-turn once again. Not sure what he's doing. Goes for Girder. Perfect. Dazzling Gleam it is. Drain Punch, of course, naturally. Wish goes off, and then Dazzling Gleam will knock him out. Audino with just the stall, man. That's Audino just really showing what it's got today. And he forfeits, so good game. He left. Sorry for the long stall fest, guys. You know, that game started off really badly. I lost Cacturn on the first move because I didn't even think about U-turn. So we were at a disadvantage from the get-go, but we came back. Audino showing with the legend, you know, he really is. Steelix holding it down against Vileplume, and not sure why he decided to keep synthesizing. He should have just went for the knockout. He could have knocked my Steelix out and just had a slither of health left. I think that was a bit of a misplay on his part. So that really cost him the game. I think I would have been able to take out Vileplume eventually because I would have just switched into like Hitmonchan or even Audino if I had to, depending on what I need for outspeed. I'm not looking at the stats right now, but I would have gotten it. But it would have been a trade at least. Steelix would have been gone. Steelix got a little extra damage on the Tauros because the life orb, extra bit of life orb damage was just enough for the Mach Punch from Hitmonchan. So, you know, that play was a bit of a misplay on his part. But I mean, no matter what, my Cacturn died because I didn't think. So, you know, misplays do happen. But good game to you. And guys, that's what we're going to do today for Friday Night Fights. Guys, if you like this video, you know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. And of course, follow me on Twitter at MAV Mark Daniels. The link to my Twitter will be in the description below. Anyways, guys, until next time, which if you're a wrestling fan, will be tomorrow. We have the WWE NXT TakeOver Toronto tomorrow. I'll be doing a review for that after it's over. And of course, on Sunday, we have Survivor Series. I'll do a review for that as well. The predictions for Survivor Series will be up today. I've already recorded them. I just haven't edited it yet, but it takes 2 seconds to do that, but to be honest. And I can upload it. I'll upload this first, though. And Monday, of course, Monday Night Raw. I'll be doing a review for Raw. I've been kind of skipping on the reviews a little bit just because not much has been happening. And it'd either be me talking for 2 minutes about the show or me talking for like 30 minutes about how boring the show was. I don't know if that's really an exciting video, so it kind of been when things happen that I really feel needed to be recorded, or if I'm that excited to talk about something, that's when I'll record reviews for the rest of the shows. And of course, Pokemon picking back up this week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Hopefully, I had some issues this week with it. I had an update and it wouldn't updates, so I'm going to look into that. But hopefully, I can get that going. If not, we'll just end the series there. We're almost done anyways, and then we'll figure out something new to do there. And of course, we got some Throwback Thursday stuff coming on. Somehow, my Super Mario World save got deleted. I don't know how it happened, but it did. So I'm pretty much just going to have to halt that, and so did my Dragon Ball Z. All my saves got deleted from my ROMs. I don't know why it did. Somehow it happened. It happens, I guess. I must have accidentally deleted it. But so we're not going to do anything for that though. But we'll start up a new Throwback Thursday this Thursday. I have a couple ideas of what I want to play, and so look forward to all that stuff, guys. We got a lot of content coming this week. Gotta get back on the grind. So, guys, until next time, which like I said, I kind of laid out what's coming up next for you guys. I am the Maverick Mark Daniels bidding you a farewell peace and one laugh.